Hi there, welcome. Welcome to Homekeepers. Come right on in, folks. This is a great day. This is Valentine's Day. And I think I looked up something about St. Valentine. He was known for secretly performing Christian marriages. After the Emperor Claudius outlawed marriage for young men, believing they made better soldiers if they were not married with families. He was eventually martyred. Perhaps with this information we can look differently at chocolate and flowers, knowing that it probably cost his life, if all of that is true. But, you know, I was thinking, because my husband's been gone a long time. He passed away in 1977. And you think about just the littlest thing, you know, bring home 2 or 3 flowers, some little chocolates here and there, you know. Really wouldn't be a bad idea if a woman sent some flowers to her husband's office. I'll ask Dr. Clarke about that. He's here today. And he's perfect to talk about Valentine's Day because Dr. Clarke, if you have not seen him before, he's on the program every month. And he is a clinical psychologist majoring mainly in marriage relationships, but also premarital, which is very important, and has written about 7 books. In fact, we're going to talk about this book today because of the great holiday, we would call it Valentine's Day. Kiss Me Like You Mean It. I think that says it all. So I'm glad that he will be here. And also I'm going to join Stephanie, and we're going to do the right kind of Valentine food today, which includes red velvet cheesecake swirl brownies and also some chocolate-covered strawberries. Nothing like chocolate and flowers, you know, for Valentine's Day. And so I'm going to join her after I tell you we have just a few books left by Dr. Clarke called The Total Marriage Makeover. And I cannot recommend this highly enough because I think so few couples really take stock of the marriage, of the covenant, of what it's all about, and keeping it alive and fresh. We'll be talking about that today. And this book will help you and almost give you a checklist. So, for your gift to Homekeepers, and that can be as much as you want, at least $17.95. That's what it costs to get it to you. And you can use your credit card by calling 1-800-229-0059. Or write to me at Homekeepers, Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758, and we will get it right out to you. I think it could be a great preventative tool as we see marriages crashing around us. Maybe it wouldn't take all that much to put it back together, and you will find the information in this book. So I hope you'll take advantage of that. And we're going to make lovers things, right?
Yes.
What are you going to give your husband? You
I
haven't
don't
even
know.
thought about it. Well, you don't have much
I have
time
birthdays and stuff before then. I have my grandson's birthday, too, so I got to do things in order.
Okay, before we get, speaking of grandchildren, can I tell you something really cute? My my youngest great-grandchild, Sophia, she's 2 years old, just barely 2, going home from church. She always had these 2 fingers in her mouth. And she's going home from church, and she's this feet ball. That's football.
Football.
Yeah, she knows that comes after church. So she sits with my grandson and watches it with her fingers in her mouth. Everyone wants to pull down and say, "Oh, come on now." They are so cute.
She's starting early. I love it.
They give us a reason to live.
I love it.
All right, you're going to do brownies?
Yes.
These chocolate-covered strawberries are going to be dipped in chocolate, and then pretzels to give it a little salt, and then pecans to give it some nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this should be melted a little more?
A little bit, probably,
Okay.
yeah. So I have 2 eggs here that I'm beating up. And then I have flour, I have cocoa, I have sugar, I have vanilla, I have salt, I have vinegar, and red. You good? You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. And red food coloring, and I'm going to get all this mixed up in here for the batter. This is for the brownie batter, and then we're going to make a cheesecake swirl that goes inside of it. Delicious. So can I say hi to somebody real quick?
Oh, sure.
I went to the flea market over the weekend. Oh, open it.
She gets her,
I get my fruits and my vegetables. Yeah, they have like a big fruit market there. And so I'm walking down the aisle, and this guy looks at me. He said, "You're on television."
Oh, she's
I said, well, and I have ponytails in. I mean, like I'm so unrecognizable. Like I get recognized all the time. But I said, well, yes, I am. He said, well, come over here. Come over here. I want to talk to you. So I went over there. I was talking to him. He said, my wife and I watch you every day.
Bless your heart,
Yes.
sir.
And he said, we love your recipes. He said, and I've been wanting you to come through here because I want to give you air filters for your home. He was a vendor.
Oh,
So he gave me
how
free air filters
sweet.
for my home, which was such a blessing. So I want to say, St. Daryl, thank you so much. And if
And
anybody,
hi, Daryl.
yeah, and if anybody wants amazing air filters for your home, there's no cardboard or anything. Just email me and I'll get you his information.
Okay.
So yeah, that was fun.
Okay.
So 2 eggs.
And I got these great, huge
Oh
strawberries.
dear. Now let it drip, drip. Oh, okay.
That's a big
That is big.
strawberry.
Okay, I'm gonna put butter in here.
Well, that's pretty cool. Are we going to have to start paying for security for you?
Well, it was funny because my husband was with me. And,
Oh, so you had protection.
Yeah, and the guy was like, and I know about you. And Dave's like, okay. I'm like, I don't say anything mean.
No, no, she doesn't.
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? You're messy mess.
Yeah, that's, I think I've got
I'm going to put the eggs in here.
I wonder if this will work better. As you can tell, we never test anything
Well, you
before we
don't
go in the
go
end.
so deep. You don't have to, like, the strawberry doesn't have to go so far down.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There you go.
I got it on a toothpick.
And then I'm going to put this. This isn't even making much sense what I'm doing over here because we're talking at the same time, but it'll all be in the recipe that you can email for. I can put it on my fan page, which I'm up to like 365.
Yeah, friends, you
I
should
mean,
get
it's
on
crazy.
that because the recipes that are most requested, she'll put them
I'll
on
just
there.
put them up there. Yep. So I'm
So
getting
you
this
need to be on her
all-
fan page.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Look
think
at
the
you.
yeah, I think I get to lick my fingers when I'm through.
Yes.
I think the most we've ever received for that melt in your mouth chicken.
That I got a lot of those. I know. I think the most we ever got was for that one cake we made. That that was like, I said I hear angels sing, and then people emailed and said I want to hear angels sing too. But I did get a lot of the melt in the mouth chicken requests, so I put that one up on my fan
That is
page,
a
which
good
is
one.
on Facebook. Stephanie's fan club on Facebook.
Yes, I encourage you to join her.
So
Club,
my pan
because-
is sprayed. Always spray.
And this is the way you do this, and then you let them set
Yep.
room temperature. And that will harden.
Yep.
I'd like to know who thought of covering strawberries with chocolate because they should have sainthood.
Yes, I concur. I
You
made
ever
those
had
for
one
that.
of those Mrs. Prindle's apples?
Oh gosh, you tell me about those all the time.
Well, my sister sent me one from Neiman Marcus once, and
This is cream cheese, sugar, and egg yolk and vanilla.
so that's the way you do that. And
So you just dip, you dip, you dip, and you.
Susan told me about this. That you can buy this right in this little container, and it will just stick it in the microwave.
Or if you have chocolate chips at home,
Chocolate chips
Put a
work,
little
but this
coconut
is
oil
a
in
little bit
it.
easier.
put a little coconut oil in it, and it'll get all glossy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mix a little coconut oil in the. Okay.
So I'm just getting this. This was cream cheese, sugar, and egg yolk and vanilla.
And it comes out like a good cheesecake. Wonder who ever thought of cheesecake. You know?
They should be saints also.
Yeah, they should be sick.
Okay, so let me get 2 spoons. Here's my brownie batter.
And that's the
Here's
way
my
you
mess.
swirl them.
Yep, and I'm just gonna dollop it in. And then I'm just gonna run a knife through it and make it swirl. And I already tasted them,
Did you?
and they're ridiculous.
Well,
And this is a good one.
I'll tell you what, we'll give Dr. Clarke a couple to take home to his wife, Sandy. And maybe
I
she'll
said
be,
I was taking all of those up to
and
my
maybe
office.
she'll be impressed.
That would be nice. He should give him a chocolate covered, couple chocolate covered
Well,
strawberries.
if anyone should really pay attention to their wife on Valentine's Day, it should be Dr. Clarke.
Yes, he has something to prove.
And that's how it happens, folks, right there.
Yep, and you just,
And there they are.
yep. Did you try it?
A fun thing.
Are you gonna try them?
Well, I didn't want to eat a whole one, so I'll just take
Just take a
little
bite.
Okay.
Yeah, and these are from scratch. I mean, hello.
And
That's how you prove your love, right?
It's that wonderful combination of the cheesecake and the brownie, and they don't seem awful sweet.
They're not overly sweet, but they are.
And that's the way you
tasty.
do it?
Yep, just swirl it in. And then when it bakes, it'll all like come up about around it. Delicious.
Oh, they are really
Yay.
pretty. They're cute and they taste good.
Yep.
So
happy Valentine's Day.
If you would like these recipes, information's coming up on your screen. Doesn't cost you anything. We'll be glad to mail them to you, but most people are ordering them by email, and we just fly it right out to you. Okay. All right, now going to talk to Dr. Clarke about Kiss Me Like You Mean It.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, just write to the address on your screen, or you can email your request to arthelene@rippy.org.
Well, welcome back, Dr. Clarke.
Great to be back.
Oh, the audience, they really love you. And I am convinced that a Christian psychologist, because you're a theologian as well.
That's right, don't forget that.
Yeah, that's very important in psychology, I think.
Boy, it sure is.
So we kind of want to know what you give Sandy for Valentine's Day.
We start out with a big, fat kiss. We'll get into that a little later, but this woman needs to be kissed, decently kissed. Not just once, but 2 or 3 times in the morning. That's all. What else does she need? You know, the funny thing is, almost every Valentine's evening, I'm doing a talk at a Valentine's banquet.
Yeah.
So we haven't had Valentine's together on that day for like 10 years. She comes to the banquet, we have a lot of fun because people love to see her, and you have a chance to talk to the couples. But the day before or the day after is when we go out. I take her to her favorite place, Krabby. You ever been to Krabby Bill's on Clearwater Beach?
I'm familiar with it. I'm not sure I've ever been there.
It's like a dive, but she loves that place.
She likes it.
The shrimp. It's sacrificial because they have a bunch of fish. I hate fish. I've always hated fish. So I get the rubber steak, but she has fun.
You're really sacrificing there for your marriage.
Then we eat, and then if we don't eat too much, we walk across the street and walk on the beach holding hands at sunset. Oh, that.
And you've been married how many years?
32 years. 32 years now.
You know what I've gotten out of this, preparing for this, and this is, I don't know in what order, how new this book is, but Kiss Me Like You Mean It. How I think probably 99% of all marriages let things slide, get complacent. I've thought back, you know, about my own experience, just little things along the way. I mean, if a guy comes home at night with 3 daisies in his hand, that woman is moved.
That he got from the neighbor's yard. Exactly.
Whatever.
That's all she wants. Who cares? It is the small things. And to hold it, when I come home, I like to hold Sandy in my arms, and it was harder when kids were around, but I want to say I love you, Sandy. I want to kiss her face. I want to say one reason why she's beautiful. And then I want to say what's for dinner. But that has to come at the end.
Yeah, you don't do that first.
No, because it's an event. I miss her. Of course, I work with her now, so it's a little different, but
24/7.
I mean.
Yeah. How quickly, are there any statistics on when the passion and all begins to wane?
5 to 7 years. That's what it is.
I'm surprised it lasts 5.
I'm telling you, that 7-year itch, there's a lot to that. That's one of the key choke points. And if you've had a kid or two in that time frame, okay, then it might even be sped up. And you just, now your parents, your business partners, you still love each other, but the in-love, the passion that God wants you to have, that's gone. And you got to read this book to bring it back.
Yes, and you have to, I guess, remind yourself, everybody gets busy and they get into their own thing, and then they come home and watch TV, and actually the effort you should make is minimal. It works.
It doesn't take that much time. You know what's sexy for a woman is to say, you know what, honey, I want to have some time tonight with you, just you and I, no kids, no pets, no TV, no phone, just talking, 25, 30 minutes. I just want to talk and we'll pray together, and I want to hear about your day. That's incredibly sexy for a woman. I mean, now that's not the point. The point is we're connecting. But the side effect is she's drawn to you as a man. She opened her heart. Rather than he's watching TV and she's reading, you know, the separate thing. That's no good.
I know, and I've watched, you know, my own family and things, you know, they'll get trays and eat dinner in front of a TV. I don't like that.
No, that's
sit around the table.
wrong. Converse.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Are there any statistics on the husband or the wife who becomes the most complacent?
You know what, in my experience, it's about equal. The woman starts focusing on the home, maybe on her career if she works, and certainly on the children. And so the husband drops down the priority list. In Scripture, he should never drop down. In reality, he does. And the man, guilty too. You know, I married her, I love her, but you know, I'm focused on my career, sports on TV, vitally important, and all these things. And then he gets drawn away. So I think both do it, not just one.
You've always heard of the guy who, she says, well, you don't tell me you love me. He says, I've told you, and when that changes, I'll let you know. That's good.
Most men are like that.
That's good.
And I try to teach them in the book what the Bible teaches, that Solomon every day convinced Shulamith she was the most beautiful woman in the world. Women need to know that every day.
That's in the book of Song of Solomon.
It is. It's on every page. He is loving her verbally and describing her beauty in various areas, and she knows every day, I'm it. I'm the one.
You say that men they really communicate during a courtship.
Oh, big time. We're masters.
And then it kind of dwindles down to make a point.
Yeah, you won the Super Bowl, and now it's the off season. We're done, baby. It's the truth.
So how can she get that going? Like you say, a guy doesn't remember anything, and a woman remembers everything.
Yeah, that's one of the problems. Well, I think a very honest conversation is necessary. Most guys are good guys. If you've married a dirtball, we have a different book for that. But if he's a decent guy and just kind of clueless, well, then you sit him down and eyeball to eyeball. If you're very honest, honey, I don't feel like you love me anymore, and we're losing the passion. And here's some things I'd like us to do. He's going to respond, but he has to know that. He won't get it with code or some kind of subliminal.
They really don't get it. Right?
No, we're just clueless. Shovel to the head, conversationally speaking, is what we require. Honey, I'm really unhappy. I love you, but we've kind of lost it. And he'll go, what? Well, I didn't have the slightest, because he's a good guy. But that's the way you got to have a course correction.
Do you think he'll really hear her?
I think if he does it the right way, it's eyeball to eyeball. And what she's offering him is more passion, more interest, more affection, more respect. And so there's a great payoff for him. But if he loves her, and I bet he does, you have to be very direct.
I heard Dr. Phil say once, he gets up every morning and says, what can I do to make Robin's life better?
Man alive.
Isn't
Robin being his wife.
Yes,
of course.
Yeah. Isn't that?
That is exactly right.
That is exactly what the Bible says.
Yeah. And the way we do it is that if I do that for Sandy, she's going to make me happy. I mean, it all comes back. That isn't the point. But secondarily, she feels loved. That's a great mindset.
Another thing, we're discussing love and hopefully giving hints to keep it alive. So if the passion begins to wane at around 7 years, is that an open door for unfaithfulness?
Oh, yeah. Satan does his best work. He's a master. He can't make things happen, but he can use what's already happening. And so he will bring people in, not maybe pornography, which is epidemic, but he's going to bring someone into your life that will show you some attention. A person that can't hold a candle to your spouse on either side, but getting along, it'll be at work, it could even be at church, could be in the neighborhood, could be at the grocery store, and all of a sudden or it could be some old boyfriend from 30 years ago if you're dumb enough to be on the internet, on classmates.com, who cares? These people should mean nothing to you, but he's a so you have to be very careful and have those boundaries up.
Yeah, I think Dear Abby has a really pretty good view of a lot of things. This is an older one, but listen to this. It's called The Second Time Around. Dear Abby, how about a letter from a winner? My married lover left his wife for me. I was told that I wasn't breaking up anything. His marriage was dead long before he even met me, and his wife had gotten fat. I was married too, but I assured him that my marriage was also over. My husband had gotten dull and boring. So I divorced my boring husband, and he divorced his chubby wife. Oh, yes, we both had children, but we explained that we were in love, and when they were older, they would understand. Our marriage was a dream come true. No more lying and sneaking. At long last, we were legally man and wife. Our apartment was filled with modern furniture and old-fashioned guilt, plenty of doubt and mistrust. 2 years later, he was meeting someone new. I told him he was a liar and a cheat. He said it took one to know one. And by the way, he's gotten a little dull and boring, and I've put on weight.
That's
Isn't
great.
that
Whoa.
it?
That happens so often.
How many times have you heard that in your office?
Oh man, I heard it 2 or 3 times just last week. People with, deer in the headlights look, thinking that this is my soulmate. No, try sinmate. You're married to her. Numbskull, and in one case it was a lady. You just gotta speak the truth. It's gonna be a disaster like that lady described.
I think that portrays it so perfectly. And I heard Beth Moore talking one day on TV.
I like her, she's
oh,
sharp.
she's wonderful.
Yeah.
And her husband was on with her, and that they had really had some battles and things along the way. But she said they figured out they'd have the same battles with someone else.
Exactly.
Because right here it is.
You're marrying someone of the opposite sex, aren't you?
Yeah, they had. So why not go ahead and climb that mountain?
Yeah. Plus all the baggage. You've got all this built-in mistrust. You don't see it. Satan doesn't let you see it at first, but it's there and it will destroy you. Yeah, and then so many people have been hurt. Kids, of course, your spouse. My goodness. I had some guy one time, had a 50-pound beer gut, and he was upset because his wife had gained a few pounds. I said, look in the mirror. You look like a toad.
Yeah, that ought to work both ways.
Ridiculous. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. And that's how you look. You do your best, but that isn't what love's about anyway. It's about more than that.
And I think we forget as Christians, you're not just getting married, it's a covenant.
Right.
That's a very serious thing.
Oh, man.
More
One of
so
those
than just a
serious
legal
things.
document.
Right. It's forever. You better have an awfully good reason to get divorced. And most people don't.
Yeah, and there are reasons, but
Yeah.
they're few. Okay, you got some myths here. Passion can't last in marriage.
Right. That's what culture says. That's what Satan says. Never going to last. God wrote a whole book in the Bible to refute that, because Solomon and Shumath had passion through all the years of their marriage. Now we know it's possible, doing it God's way, God at the center, and all the passion principles in that book, boom, it can go 60 years.
Yeah, and I think we've seen some of those illustrations through the years. Every once in a while you'll see somebody in their 80s and their 90s, and they're holding hands and they're smiling. I've noticed.
Oh, that's my parents.
Is it?
Dad's 81, Mom's 80, and they are as much in love now, if not more
Yeah.
than ever. They're just an
More than
incredible
ever,
couple,
yeah.
holding hands.
Yeah.
He gets the door for her. Oh, yeah.
Another one, you don't need passion for a good marriage.
Right. Again, baloney. That's even Christian culture telling you that. Just hang on to the cliff, for 50 years. I mean, no, God doesn't want that. He wants the best.
Absolutely. And passion doesn't require any effort, it just happens.
Yeah, right. That's culture again. This just happens. You know what? Well, it's going to suddenly not happen, too. 7 years from now, you have to really put the effort in to keep it going. It's worth it, but you got to work at it.
I think that is the major message that maybe people just don't get, or maybe they've never heard. That you have to put some effort,
Right.
some real effort into keeping this marriage what it should be.
We get fooled because when you first meet, it's effortless.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
magic.
Oh.
The birds are singing, It's just wonderful. Everything the person says is brilliant, insightful, You're standing on my foot. I can't believe you're just wonderful. And then, of course, real life hits. And then that's when I tell couples in seminars and at my office, you're going to lose it. You've lost it. Sandy and I lost it. But you can get it back. You got to do it God's way. You get it back, and it's better than it ever was.
And a lot of times when it's lost, it's you don't notice you're losing it. It's a gradual.
It is slow, very slow. And if you've got little kids, of course, you love your kids, and so they kind of take the place, and they're so much fun. But then you suddenly realize, oh, we're in trouble here. We have lost our coupleness.
Yes, and husband and wife are supposed to put each other first, then the kid. And it dawned on me as I was preparing for this that when you do that, you are subliminally telling that kid, you're not the center of the universe.
Yeah, right, and they need to know it.
And there's so many parents who give that message, and then those kids get out in the world and no one pays any attention to them.
Right.
big problem.
We're creating a whole generation of narcissists, men and women, because they've gotten everything their own way.
Yeah.
Life doesn't work that way.
The kid sits in the middle of the floor, and that's everything.
These same kids, they won't start in the mailroom anymore. They have to start at the top of the company.
That's
you
right.
You can't even spell your name, but they want the bet. Well, that's ridiculous. Come on.
I want to take a minute to acknowledge the website. I hope you've noticed it. Pastors, Dr. Clarke does these marriage seminars, and you really need to bring in somebody who's very, very capable and experienced so forth with this. But also, what were you telling me before this started? Some telephone things?
I'm doing phone and email advice now sessions. You can go through the website or just call the office. We'll take the credit card information, a lot of fun, just probably 1 and 2 times, usually from across the country. And then I'll direct them to some local Christian therapists, but it can be helpful. Just even 45 minutes or even email can be helpful.
I believe that. When you have lived all your life and you've never gone to any kind of a therapist or psychologist, you can learn so much in a few minutes. It can be totally eye-opening. The best signals that you can give your children, other than saying, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so, is to respect their father, their mother.
Right.
You respect your mate, and it is a subliminal learning session for the kid, isn't that right?
It is, and you're really teaching them right now how to be married. They will have a marriage just like yours. They won't even know what they're doing, but all those things we learn over 18 years with 2 people, or 10 years, however long, you're going to just carry it right on, so you got to keep them in mind. We
only have about a minute left, but in this book you describe the worst marriage you'd ever come up against. They hadn't been intimate in 20 years. They kind of lived together and hated each other. And it almost, the way I read it, almost got you off guard. So you told them to walk to the car holding hands.
That's right. I got a big window and I can see them walk into their cars. And the first few steps is like a couple of Frankensteins. They hadn't held hands, but then they started to hold hands and everything changed. They had work to do.
Do you have the end of the story?
I do. They worked through their issues. It took 3 months, hard work, but that was the beginning of a spark. They hadn't lost it totally.
That's just, they're just people going around holding hands. Big deal. But it was the start of something. Well, we're out of time. I'm sorry about that, but he'll be back next month. So you can email us questions and things, and we'll get them to him. But remember, please, there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. Remember that.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.